Hello everyone, welcome you all to Oliveboard Regulatory Bodies. This is me, Divyanshu, your host, your mentor and your best friend for finance and management. And I welcome you all to this amazing session of Finance Decoded. Alright, so before we start today's session, I would like to inform every one of you that because the notification is out for SEBI and there is no best time to start the preparation as early as possible as you can. So definitely you should check out our exclusive courses on SEBI Grade A 2024 complete course, which is a live batch which will include your phase 1 as well as your phase 2 preparation. So you will be equipped with live classes plus concept videos. Apart from that, detailed study notes will be provided to you, and current affairs capsules will also be there for you for helping in the current affairs part of the examination. Mock test for phase 1 and phase 2. So a lot of students, they ask that we also want to attempt mock test so that we can test ourselves, evaluate ourselves, that how well we are going to perform in the examination. So for that, you can also avail the mock test for phase 1 as well as for your phase 2. And descriptive test with expert evaluations will also be provided to you. So it's a whole package for your SEBI preparation. So you do not take it lightly and go and avail the course. And especially on this blockbuster sale that we have, which is ending on 20th March. So before that, which is actually tomorrow. So by tomorrow, you should go and enroll. And I would say even today, you should go and enroll to the paid courses of your SEBI Grade A examination. Alright. You can apply the code BSS, and by applying the same code, you will be giving the discount of 40% on all the regulatory subscriptions. So be it RBI, Nabard or SEBI, you will be giving 40% off on all the paid courses. So it's a very good opportunity for you and for the aspirants who are seriously preparing for this examination. Alright, fine. So with that, let's start with the Finance Decoded of today, and today we are going to touch the various important news, be it SEBI who has said that the settlement cycle will be changed from T+1 to T+0 days, okay. So that we will cover, and apart from that, some of the agreements which have been signed for the development in the Ahmedabad, or I should say development in the peri-urban areas of Ahmedabad, okay. So what the news is all about, let's see. See, India and the Asian Development Bank has signed a 181 million deal to improve the livability, mobility in the Ahmedabad. So they are basically going to improve the livability and also the mobility in the Ahmedabad city. So 181 million of loan has till now been agreed between the Asian Development Bank and India to improve the infrastructure and services in Ahmedabad's peri-urban areas. Now, what are peri-urban areas? Primarily, these areas are the areas which are in the transition period from the rural to the urban areas. So, whenever you see any kind of an urban area in the outcoast, or I should say in the boundaries or outskirts of those particular urban areas, you will find various areas which are not that much rural but are also not that much urban. They are in the transition period. So those are known as peri-urban areas. For that development cause, India and the Asian Development Bank had signed an MOU for a loan providing 181 million worth of loan. Now, that's not the total value of the project. The total value of the project is around $319 million. Now, what about the rest of the amount? So, till now, Asian Development Bank will provide the loan help of 181 million, and the other sources, non-Asian Development Bank sources, will provide the rest of the money for valuing or for financing this whole project, which is actually dedicated to the livability and the mobility infrastructure in the Ahmedabad's peri-urban area. So what is the goal of this particular initiative? To enhance the physical and the social infrastructure, that is your water, drainage and sanitation in these particular areas. Apart from that, boost the economic activity in the peri-urban areas, which will be done by improving the transport connectivity, especially for the migrant workers. So that's the basic goal, basic agenda behind this particular loan agreement. Moving ahead, next news is about UPI. So we already know that how UPI is now not just limited to India, but it's a global thing. So it is being operational in Sri Lanka, apart from that Mauritius, France, UAE, and Bhutan, and now in Nepal. Okay, so UPI is now operational in Nepal. NPCI has signed a deal with the PhonePe. PhonePe is the largest, payment network in Nepal. It's not our PhonePe. It's spelled differently, but it's pronounced the same way. So it's the largest payment network in Nepal. So they have signed a pact that the QR code based transactions will now be operational in Nepal as well. So in simple words, if you go to Nepal, then simply you can use your UPI app to make the transactions in any domestic store in Nepal. Alright? Now, UPI is now live in Nepal. You can use your UPI app to scan QR codes and pay directly at the stores in Nepal. So what are the various countries in which it is still operational, or it is operational till now? It's your UAE, Sri Lanka, Mauritius, France, and now in Bhutan as well as in Nepal. Okay. So this is possible due to the collaboration between NPCI International Payment. Now, what is your NIPL? NIPL is actually the abbreviation of NCPI, which is National Corporations Payment of India, International Payments Limited. Okay, so this is the international arm of NPCI. NPCI's wholly owned subsidiary company, which was established in 2023. So this is going to be very helpful. Okay, now, and PhonePe payment services. Okay, National Payment Corporation of India, International Payments is the international arm of NPCI. PhonePe Payments is the largest payment network in Nepal, and this initiative was unveiled at the Global FinTech Fest in 2023 in India on September 2023. Alright, so that's the whole news about it, that where it is operational, and it's the sign or a pact between which two organizations. Another news we have is from SEBI, a very important announcement that has been made by SEBI. So this is also important for the upcoming SEBI examination as well, that they have introduced a T+0 settlement cycle. Now, till now the settlement cycle was of T+1 days, meaning the transaction date is today. If the transaction date is today, then by the next day, the whole process will be completed of buying and purchasing or selling securities. So the receiving of payment as well as reflecting the securities in the demat account of the investor, that used to happen in T+1 days, but now it will be done on the same day, on the transactional day only. How? For this, faster trades and more liquidity. For the purpose of faster trades and more liquidity, SEBI is launching a trial of T+0 settlement. So it's on its pilot stage, which is the initial stage. They are basically experimenting it with only 25 stocks and with some limited stock brokers only. And definitely, if the responses are very good, then it will be segregated to all the stock brokers and to all the kinds of stocks. So allowing trades to settle on the same day they are initiated, this aims to increase the market liquidity. How? How does the market liquidity actually increase? See, liquidity basically means the power of an asset that can be converted into cash. So liquidity basically means that what is the ability of that asset? How quickly can it be converted into cash? So previously it was T+1 day, but because now it is T+0 days, so liquidity has eventually increased. It's now more liquid market. It's good for the investor as well. So people who are looking for the money previously now can get the money and liquidify their assets into a very shorter period of time, okay, in just the same day. So it's basically a pilot program. T+0 option will be available for a limited set of 25 stocks only and certain brokers only. Starting from March 28, 2024, SEBI will gather feedback throughout the trial. So it's right now in its trial phase only, and definitely considering the feedback, SEBI will initiate this on the other stocks as well. So it's a gradual implementation. Why? Because in the earlier days, in India, it transitioned from T plus 5 days. Okay, so initially it was as low as T plus 5 days, then it got to T plus 3 settlement cycle in 2002, followed by T plus 2 in 2003, and finally reaching T plus 1 in January 2023. And now it is going to evolve to T plus 0 by 2024 itself. Okay, so very important announcement by SEBI. Now, this will also lead to reduced risk and more control. SEBI experts or SEBI expects that T plus 0 is to lower the counterparty risk and give investors more control over their funds by speeding up the settlement. So that risk of one day, that is also going to be eliminated, and the investors will also find it very controlling that their funds will be liquidated within the same day. Competing with the crypto, SEBI hopes that this will make the stock market more competitive with the alternative investment options like cryptocurrency. So they are trying to make or provide or beat the crypto market by giving this particular settlement cycle. Increased flexibility as well. The consultation paper by SEBI highlights the benefit of faster settlements and greater control over the funds for investors. Okay, so investors will find it more flexible, more liquid as compared to the previous situation, therefore beating the market and the competition of cryptocurrency. So that's the whole news all about. I hope that all these informations and all these circulars were very much informative to you, and they were also clear to you by my end. Now there is an MCQ based on the question and based on the topics that we covered today. It's a very basic question, so I'm expecting that you answer this in the comment section as well. And again, I'm reminding you that it's now or never, guys, because for SEBI Grade A 2024 examination, this is the complete package that you can get right now. So definitely, you should not miss this opportunity. And because we are having a blockbuster sale only on the public demand, so by the end of 20th March, which is tomorrow, you will be getting 40% off on all the regulatory body subscription, which is RBI, Nabard or SEBI. Okay, just apply the coupon code BSS and you will be availed with the maximum discount of 40%. So it's now or never situation. The classes have already started and you always have the backup for these classes. So I won't say that anything will be missed out. You can always have the recordings of the classes. We have already started few of the classes, but for SEBI, I would say primarily you will be getting the fresh courses. Other regulatory body examination classes have already started. Okay, so definitely go and check out this spectacular course. You can get the demo videos as well as on our website only. So go to oliveboard.com and avail the course right now. Okay, that's it from my end. This is me, Divyanshu, your host, your mentor and your best friend for finance and management, and I will see you guys in the next session of Finance Decoded. Take care. Goodbye. Jai Hind.